Hello everyone, Kherny here with another episode in our Starpoint Gemini 2 series. We've been looking at all the different classes of ships, frigate, dreadnought, all the way up, and now we're at the top end of the scale. This is the final one now, the carrier. This is the big one. I mentioned last episode the ship I'd probably be getting, and you can probably guess that I've picked up the Tzar carrier. Lovely ship. There's currently the specs on it. Nice resistances, a lot of hull, some good shield. You can't actually see the shield there. I'm pretty sure it's about 8,500 shield on the Tzar carrier. And we've carried on from our dreadnought. We've took the equipment off of that and moved it on over to the carrier, as I was very pleased with that. We're using our Warlock 3 beam weapons at the front. We're using ISIS 3 plasma cannons to the sides for broadsides. 4 turrets there either side. And we've got 2 turrets at the rear, again that have ISIS 3s in them, plasma cannons. We've carried on over just some average heavy weapons. I don't use them a great deal. I don't use them as much as I should really. But I've got some blazers on the left there. You can see I've augmented the range on them. Some quasar fusion torpedoes on the right, and I've got some jackrabbit missiles to the front. 1,950 damage with splash damage as well, 275 with a lovely range of 1,000 on them. So I'm thinking I might be upgrading the other slots to jackrabbits as well. Now, what's different about this, of course, is it's a carrier. So we're missing out, the only thing we're really missing out on is the cloak from the dreadnought, but we make up for that. We've got 3 slots for carriers, ships. Now I've just carried on over the ones I had initially. They're not top end ones, but there's some Delta Wing fighters, some Hedgehog bombers there, and some more fighters, some Omega Wing fighters. So we've got a set of 3 there. What's also interesting is the amount of troopers on this ship, 180 troopers. There's pretty much nothing now I can't board and take over. Now, in combination with the skills I've got, where are we? The perks, sorry. I've maxed out Field Commander, which gives us boarding troop strength plus 15%. We've also maxed out plasma cannons for an extra 24% of damage, and beam weapons. We're currently 2/3 of the way through. Now I've also upgraded all the weapons with enhancements. I won't go through all the enhancements, but they're just basically top end, whatever was available. So we've done. It's basically as good as I can get it. So let's see what this can do. Now, first things first, let's have a little look at this ship. Would you believe it? Something's already trying to have a go at us. A Corvette. Well, I'm afraid that's more than a mistake, isn't it?
Fire at will. Manual targeting disengaged. Hostile target eliminated.
Right, ignoring that little interruption there, let's have another look at this starship. Quite sleek. Single engine at the back there, large engine. I quite like the look of it. Let's see what the fighters are like. Right, 5, 2 and 5 there. We'll call them back in. Right, now if we have a look at the map, it took me a little while to get the money together to get that ship. I don't use mods or any kind of cheats or anything like that. I've just done it by boarding ships And if you want a little tip and you're trying to make some money, because it costs around 33 million for that ship, a nice little area, if you're looking for cruiser level ships to board, is just to the right of Planet Trinity. You can see Planet Trinity in the centre-ish of the screen there. And just to the upper right of that, you can see the Hamilton shipyard. Well, the red stations to the east, to the right of that, are the area I've been capping a lot of cruisers in. They're perfect when you're at dreadnought level. You know, you can tow them back. There's a lot of stations around to hand them in. 2 or 3 million a go. A very nice little area to build up some cash if you want a little tip there. I found a lot of the higher level areas I was fighting against dreadnought versus dreadnought ships, and that can be a bit of a pain, especially with the amount of boarding troops you have, because you of course have to replace them after each mission. So that was a nice little compromise over there. Smaller ships, faster boarding, 3 million a pop. Now, as you can see, I've pretty much now uncovered the whole map. We've got this small little area here now to uncover, just in the centre, and also the 3 little tiles down there in the bottom right. So we'll get on with it, and we'll start picking away at this area here. See what trouble we can get into.
New waypoint confirmed. Executing PTE protocols.
Another nice little tip there is if you do put power to engines, not only in the actual ability, but if you actually do put power in engines, it does make quite a difference in travel time. Just got to remember to put it back to whatever setting you prefer. The energy transfer in the bottom left there, when you get to where you're trying to go. Right, we've got a mission there we'll take on. Destroy the marked station. 51,000 credits there, not a lot, but
yes,
I've not done a destroy. I've not done a destroy station mission.
To engines.
So let's go and test this ship out.
Hostiles confirmed in sensor radius. Fire at will. Manual targeting disengaged.
Let's take out the defenders first of all.
Hostile target eliminated.
Right, time for the miners to die. Niners, sorry. Oh, flipping hell, that was big. Right, let's call back the fighters, find some more action. Right, we've just passed over there a dreadnought target.
Tactical reports of hostiles in the area. Aye, Captain. All batteries fire at will. Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
Two dreadnoughts there. We'll take out one, try and board the other. See what we get.
Enemy in sensor range.
I have to catch him up first. hostiles away there.
Unfriendly target acquired.
Right, that's one down. We'll start weakening the other.
Another hostile ship has been blown away. Enemy in sensor range. Boarding underway. Troopers report they're heavily suppressed. Enemy in sensor range.
Yeah, I think we've got this in the bag.
We've captured a ship, Captain.
There we go.
Activating grappler.
That's our first captured dreadnought. Now let's find somewhere to drop him off. Probably the nearest place is there. Right, I'll be right back when we get to the station. Right, we're just approaching the station now to see what we can get for this dreadnought we're towing in. I'm hoping for a big payday here. There are a few hostile ships over there. If they'd ignore us, I'll ignore them while we just come up to the station. Oh, not bad. 6 million there. Oh, that was a nice little payday. Let's oh, let's see, that's a little issue there. Can only get 75 troopers to replace the ones we've used. Okay. Just check the licenses. Nothing new there. Sell anything we've picked up. Right, okay. Now I noticed on the map Anatoly Station there. Quite a lot of enemy.
Setting course.
Quite
Executing PTE protocols.
Wait for it to finish. There's quite a lot of enemy ships over there, and I think we're going to go and clean them out. Have a proper test of what we can do. We'll go into defensive mode.
Hostiles confirmed in sensor radius.
Actually, we'll just change our setup slightly. Out some sets there. I did have some phase technology, but I can't actually find it, so we'll leave that.
Transferring all available power to engines.
Looks like there could potentially be some fighting going on. Oh, there is already. The Beldor Republic. Oh, there's a Tzar carrier like us there. And a gunship versus... Right, some Insider cruisers.
Unfriendly target acquired.
Actually, there's some more coming onto the scanner now.
Enemy station identified in the vicinity. Communications report heavy long-range chatter. New missions are available. Danger. Enemy region entered. Roger that. Commencing automated firing sequence. Enemy in sensor range.
another Equinox carrier there.
Engaging automated protocols. All weapons on auto mode.
I think we'll put some more power to these weapons. Now for the Dreadnought.
Ship destroyed. Unfriendly target acquired.
Just out of range of the beam weapons. Alright, who's next? We've got a large cargo base, so we'll be looting everything we can get hold of. Oh, he's getting manhandled there.
Enemy down.
That's a cruiser there, took out in seconds. Right, next on the list is a Dreadnought. Let's call the fighters back for this one, he's a little bit further away.
Affirmative. Engines on overdrive.
Looks like 3 of them in a row there, we'll take out the back one
Sensors are
first.
picking
4 of
up
them, sorry.
hostiles in the vicinity.
Get close enough to engage, get him to break that power to the engines he's got on.
Tactical reports of hostiles in the area. Roger that. Commencing automated firing system.
Right, we're getting engaged by all of them now. Might pull back a little bit. Seth doing their work, Seth their turret, doing some nice damage. Flanking on the left side. Right, they're dropping Seths as well. Take that out. And we'll focus on that cruiser. And now for the Dreadnought. Oh, he's doing such damage already, that was easy. Alright, who have we got left? Anyone there? Someone coming out of the sun there. Alright, it's a cruiser.
Unfriendly target acquired. Enemy down.
Alright, that was a good bit of combat there. Right, I can see this is a very good ship. Durable. The fighters make quite a difference as well. The cloak, would be nice to have a cloak, but I think what we gain for losing it is worth it. Right, I think we might just see if there's a carrier
Unfriendly
we can
target
board.
acquired.
And that'll be it, I think, for testing out the capabilities of this ship. So I'll be back in a minute once I've gone hunting for a carrier. Right, we've just been cruising around and we've managed to find some prey.
Yes, sir. Engine set to maximum power. Sensors are picking up hostiles in the vicinity.
An Equinox carrier there with some escorts.
Hostiles confirmed in sensor radius.
We'll take out the cruiser first.
Roger that. Commencing automated cutter. We've destroyed an enemy target.
Right, we'll take out one of the carriers next.
Enemy in sensor range.
I don't want to use a set because I don't want to do too much damage.
Unfriendly target acquired. We've destroyed an enemy target.
Right, that's one. That's now last one. Stop the fight from attacking,
Hostiles confirmed in
and
sensor
we'll
radius.
take the board.
Troopers are on target. Commencing deck by deck speed. Troopers are taking
First
heavy
trooper's dead.
casualties.
Second stage sending over, and they're gone. But we're weakening them. Right, that's it. We've got superiority on there now, 53 to 7. Right, just got to stay within range now. This will be the first. Oh, damn it! That's a dreadnought. Damn it. Well, we'll take the dreadnought, and then we'll continue our
Field
search for
commander
another.
reports they've captured
carrier.
the target. Yes, sir. Grappling target.
Right, I'll just drop that off at the nearest station, and then I'll carry on hunting for a carrier, another carrier.
Sensors are picking up
Right, we're just approaching the station now, just to drop off this dreadnought, see if we get any better price than the 7 million on the last one. Right, it's around similar price, 6.5 million there. Right, we'll go cruising for
unfriendly
more prey.
target acquired.
We'll try and end the episode with a carrier capture if we can. Right, here we go. Oh, bit of an anomaly we've run straight into there. There you can see in the distance an Equinox carrier we're going to try for.
Executing PTE protocols.
Hopefully this anomaly now isn't going to restrict us from grappling the carrier. I have had that happen before, so we'll try and get a little bit further away from that. What have we got here? We've got a
Sensors
carrier
picking up
Equinox
hostiles in the
and a
vicinity.
dreadnought. Right, we'll take the dreadnought out.
Yes, sir. Fire at will command executed. shield status critical. Collapse is imminent. Tactical reports of hostiles in the area.
Right, he's almost down.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Right, now we've got the carrier there. We've got a few others giving us some trouble, so we'll try and weed them out a little bit before we hit that carrier. Oh, would you believe it? Our Seth has single-handedly...
Unfriendly target
Oh, I
acquired.
can't believe our luck here. We just can't see... Ah, well, saying that, there's one just there on the distance.
Fire at will. Manual targeting disengaged.
Right. Can't seem to target those fighters, so we'll leave them. And we'll hit...
Unfriendly target
Right, we'll hit the
acquired.
cruiser first, then the carrier. See if we can do this a second time.
Rerouting all power to engines. Sensors are picking up hostiles in the vicinity.
I think Seth will take care of those peasant fighters.
We are losing shields.
What else we got here?
Tactical reports of hostiles in the area. Captain, we've lost shields. Tactical reports of hostiles in the area. Shields back online. Unfriendly target acquired.
I don't think we're going to get what we want here. I don't think we're going to get a carrier
Back
boarding.
online. Tactical reports of hostiles in the area. Enemy down.
And then what walks straight towards us? An Equinox carrier. Right, I think then pull back the fighters. Turn off the guns.
Engaging automated
And we're just going to go
protocols.
for
All
that.
weapons on auto mode.
Good help if I'm a little bit nearer. Oh, what's that over there?
Captain, we've lost shields. Initiate warning protocol. Captain, our
See if we can nab it.
enemy in range. Reinitializing shield.
Shield's down on the left side. So we'll try and keep our back to them. We won't use any weapons yet. So we know we've got this carrier.
Unfriendly target acquired.
Right. Pretty much secured that now.
Our shields are down. Fire at will. Manual targeting disengaged. Boarding party reports they've succeeded in capturing the target.
Right,
Target
there we go.
eliminated.
There we go.
Yes,
Thank God
sir.
for that.
Grappling target.
Let's
Shields back online.
That was quite a fight, that. Let's get the fighters back. Get the hell out of here. Right, where's the nearest station?
Affirmative. Changing course.
Direction.
Transferring all available power.
Right, we got 7 odd million
Hostiles confirmed
for a
in sensor
dreadnought,
radius.
so I'm not sure what we'll get for a carrier. Maybe 10 million if we're lucky. Full power to engines. Actually, we'll split it between the two. Oh, damn it. Of course, weight's an issue. Head back and grapple him.
Hostiles confirmed in sensor radius.
Straight into the sun. Seth's over there on the left taking something out.
Yes, sir.
Right, knock them
Grappling
in.
target.
Right, I'll see you in a minute when we get back to that station. Right, I saved you the journey there. It's a bit of a flight we had to make. We're about to come into dock here at the Shapiro Mars shipping. See what we'll get on this Equinox carrier. There's a couple of hostiles over there, but I don't think we'll be hassled by them. Right, let's have a look. Oh, 7 million. Oh, I was hoping for a bit more than that. Oh well, that's not bad, not bad. Right, what have we got? Well, we're back up to 30 million. That's not bad at all. Okay, well I think we've tested the limits of what we can do with a carrier ship, so we'll leave that there for this episode. I'll see you next time when I start all the campaign missions.